Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Memorial Day. I want to try a couple things today, and what those couple things are blooms, for one, but I want to try two different kinds of blooms. This one, I want to do a glow-in-the-dark bloom. Will it work? No, but we're going to try it. And then in this one, I'm going to try the unicorn spit again, but instead of putting it down separately, I'm going to mix it with my white. Somebody suggested that in the comments. Kim, I think this was you. So I think I want to try that just to make sure that I've tried everything with these blooms, with this unicorn spit. So we're going to do two experiments today. The glow-in-the-dark bloom and the unicorn spit in my white. So I'm going to mix up some resin for both of these, and I will be back and we're going to give this a shot. Okay? All right, be right back. Okay, we are back. I'm going to pour me some white for my white. Let's see, I mixed up 8 ounces. So I'm just going to do an ounce for my what? For my what? Okay, so my resin is up to temperature. I'm going to go ahead and pour into my molds here. Guess I'm going to have some for 2 whites because I've got 2 different colors going in here, so that's going to make a big difference. So let me I'll just pour some in here for that white. I think I have a little bit more room in here for this. Okay, whites. And you guys know my white routine. Ugh. Let me shake this up first. I always use the casting craft, and then I follow it with alcohol ink. So what color should we use for our unicorn spit bloom? I think I'm going to use red since it's Memorial Day. I don't have blue, so let's see. I'm going to put in 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll see how we do with 4 drops. Mix, 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 mix. See how opaque we are? It's pretty good. Make sure I get all my white mixed in here. Then we'll mix this one in, see what happens. I mean, I think it's going to be pink, but at least we tried, right? And in this one, we're not going to drop anything else. We're just going to use this as our mix, and we're just going to put it down and see what happens. And I think I am going to get a piping bag today. Okay, that one is done. Whoops. All right, guys. We're going to let that sit for a few. See how much spreading we get. And then over here, get my bag. Sorry, guys. Okay, I am just going to put this right in there. See how it works. And then I'm going to swirl it. It's kind of spreading. Okay, now okay. Oops. This one really seems to be spreading. Kim, this may have been the key, is to put it in the weight. All right, guys, we will be back to see if these experiments worked. See you in a little while. Bye. Hi everyone, welcome back. These are looking very promising, I have to say. So it's time to put a back on them. So I'm thinking black, just because I think it'll pick up what we want to see. So I'm going to mix up some resin, and we're going to put a back on these, and then we're going to let them cure, and then we'll come back later and we'll get them out of the molds. I'm excited. These look very promising, very, very promising. Let me bring you down so you can really see these up close. Move these lights so you can see them a little better. But look at that. That looks very, very promising. I see no divots. All I see is blooming. And then this one also bloomed, looks like very well. Yeah, I'm very excited about this unicorn spit. Kim, you might be onto something here. All right, let me mix up some resin for the black, and we'll get to pouring some on here. I don't think any other color would do these justice at this point, so I will get them mixed up and we'll go from there. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm just going to let it do its thing from here. Let it figure itself out. I got this one all done. Okay. Alright guys, we'll be back when this is cured. See ya in a little while. Bye. Hi everyone. Welcome back. We are ready to get these out of the molds. We're going to go with the unicorn spit one first, because that's the one I'm the most curious about. So let's get her out of here. Okay, are you guys ready to see this? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wow! Look at that! I mean, it's not like absolutely perfect, but it worked. I think if I were to do this again, I would use a little less unicorn spit, but look, it's very uniform. I would make my white a little stronger. Wow. I think we are onto something here. Now Kim, she made this suggestion because, of course, you know, multiple heads are better than one, I think. And I think we're onto something here. I definitely want to try it in a bigger tray. I only tried it in a small one because I didn't know how this was going to turn out and I didn't want to waste that much resin. So, but yes, it worked. Definitely worked. What do you guys think? Yeah. Okay, there's that one. Now, let's try this glow-in-the-dark one. I've never used glow-in-the-dark in a bloom before, so this should be interesting. It looked promising before I put the black on. It's still just a tidge bendy. Okay, you guys ready? It kind of came through on the back a little bit, but that's okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wow! Look at that! Oh my goodness! That's gorgeous. Wow! Now, this is not an alcohol ink. It is a pigment paste. So, and all I did was drop it and then swirl it around and then put the other pigment paste on top of it. So it's 2 pigment pastes in 1 flower. Look at that. That is stunning. And I know it glows because I came in here. Look at that. Look at the light. Look at it close up. All of that stuff just kind of spread through there. It's really cool looking. That is cool. I'm going to turn it sideways so you guys can see. Okay, I'm going to set this underneath my UV lamp, and then I'm going to shut these lights off so we can see what it looks like in the dark. Okay, you can see it glowing on my table. That's funny. Well, UV light definitely doesn't make it glow. So we'll have to try light. Let me turn on the light here. 1 second. Pretty sure this said it was glow in the... Oh no, my bad. My bad. This is fluorescent, not glow in the dark. I could have swore when I paid for this it said it was glow in the dark. So, my bad. It's fluorescent, not glow in the dark. So we're not going to see it glow in the dark. So it's just fluorescent. So it glows under UV light. But that is really cool. Really, really cool. So if I had like a giant UV light or a giant black light in here, this would be kind of cool. But look, it bloomed nicely. Very, very cool. Let me see. I'll turn the lights off so we can see what it looks like in the dark, since it's fluorescent. All right, you ready for this? Look at that. Now that's cool. So it's just fluorescent, it's not glow in the dark. I could have swore it was glow in the dark. I guess I should read. But that is really cool. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. So yeah, that's what it looks like. I really like it. My table's all, you can see where I got it all over my table. So that's pretty neat. So both of them really turned out well, and I think the unicorn spit works when you put it in with a white. So now that I know we can do 2 pigment pastes together, which I've never done that before, I'm wondering what it would be like to mix in the unicorn spit with some white, drop it first in, you know, the dots like I did on this one, and then swirl it like I did with this, and then come back on top of it with just white, just like I did on this one. So we'll have to try that next. That looks like an angel, almost. But yeah, so at least I know now what we can use this with in a bloom. That's pretty cool. Great idea, Kim. Great idea. Now I got to play with it some more to see about getting a bloom like that. Yeah. Okay, well, there you go, guys. That's 2 experiments today. 2 in 1. You guys are lucky. But so this was pigment paste dropped in, swirled, and then I dumped or piped my normal bloom pigment paste with alcohol ink on it, and then did the separating, and that's how it turned out. That's pretty doggone cool. Pretty doggone cool. I would have been more impressed if it would have been glow in the dark, because that would have been awesome. Yeah. I don't know what that was all about. I got a big old bubble back there, but it doesn't matter, because the front is all I care about. All right, guys, there's my 2 experiments. Let me know what you think. And we will try this again with this process. Yeah. All right, guys, let me know what you think. It's about almost 7 o'clock, so I need to get this video downloaded and get it up so you guys can see this tonight. I've been using my mermaid mold to dump extra resin into. I don't know if it's ready to come out of there or not, but I've just been mixing stuff with it. I might be able to get it out of there. And I've just been pouring it in there. I had a little bit of the unicorn spit left, so I dumped it in there. Let me see. Let me move these out of the way here. Let's see if I can get it out of here. Might be a little soft yet. I know the bottom is cured because I poured some in there yesterday. But it's full now. Probably bubbles everywhere because I've just been dumping it in there. No rhyme or reason. If I can just get it to roll down. See how many bubbles we have. None on the back. Wow. Just 1, 2, 3. That's it. Oh, and on the elbow. For some reason, that always does that right there. So, nothing special. You can see the unicorn spit in there, and then this was a different color. So, yeah, just an extra. All right, guys, I am done for this evening, and I will get this posted, and I need to you guys to tell me what you think about these. So, all right, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Have a good evening. Bye.